Hey, what's up everybody? Wayne with LMR.com. In this video, we're gonna be talking about SVE's 10-hole style Bronco wheel. And I think right away, you know exactly why you would be considering this particular wheel. You have a Bronco that has a factory wheel that is just too far gone, it's cruddy, it's crappy looking, and you wanna replace it with a brand new looking factory style wheel, or you have an aftermarket wheel that you've been wanting to get rid of for some time now and go back to a factory or factory style wheel, and you really just couldn't pinpoint a good set of factory takeoffs. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. You can go right to the SVE 10-hole style Bronco wheel. So kind of a real quick backstory on this particular wheel. The overall styling, or original styling, first debuted in 1992 and then carried over for 1993. That particular wheel had rivets in it. Ford ditched the rivets starting in 1994, gave it a little bit cleaner, more minimalistic look. Still kept that deep dish 10-hole styling, and they would use that for the 1994, 1995, and 1996 Broncos. So you've also probably heard this style of wheel referred to as the Ford's aluminum deep dish or bullet hole style wheel. For us, we landed on the 10-hole style wheel simply because it kind of goes hand in hand with the 10-hole wheel for the Fox body Mustang of the 80s, 90s era as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at the SVE 10-hole style Bronco wheel. It's gonna share all of the factory dimensions and tolerances as the original wheel, including the original style finish. This wheel features a polished finish and a thicker protective clear coat. So this is going to make cleaning and maintenance an absolute breeze. You're not gonna have to sit here and polish this thing ever so often to keep it nice and vibrant. So speaking of cleaning, let's touch base on that real quick. Stay away from high alkaline degreasers. Stay away from heavy acid cleaners. Stick to a wheel cleaner specifically designed for clear-coated wheels, or a wheel cleaner that's pH neutral or pH balanced. It's 15 inches in diameter, it's 7.5 inches wide, has a -3mm offset, which equates to a 4.125-inch backspace. Bolt pattern is 5 by 5.5 inches, and for all you metric junkies out there, that's 5 by 139.7 millimeters. For some of us around here, we like kind of some of the nerdy data when it comes to this stuff. So the nerdy data on this particular wheel is that each of the SVE 10-hole style Bronco wheels tip the scale at about 15 pounds a piece without a tire and without a center cap. And then the original wheel actually tipped the scale at about 16 pounds a piece. Without a wheel and without a center cap. So I know in the grand scheme of things, that's marginal. We don't really refer to wheel weights so much with Broncos as we do other applications. But again, kind of a cool piece of data or specification to pass along to all of you. It's especially marginal when you consider a big old heavy 33-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain like you see on this Eddie Bauer Bronco behind me. Pre-installed into each wheel will be the center cap screw anchors. So you won't need to purchase those, but depending on the condition of your original center caps, you may consider center caps. You also may consider new screws as well as new lug nuts. Jumping back over to the center caps, we'll have two kit options available, either black or red. And with each of those kits, you'll have the front open cap that caters to the four-wheel drive vehicles, and then out back will be your choice of either black or red. This wheel will be available as a wheel kit, which will come with 4 wheels. It'll also be available separately for those of you that want to replace your spare. No wheel and tire kit option simply because, well, there's just a lot of options out there to choose from. You may land on a 31-inch tire, you may land on a 33-inch tire. We're gonna leave that up to you. Back over here to this Eddie Bauer Bronco. It has the SVE 10-hole style Bronco wheel with the BF Goodrich 33 by 12.5-inch all-terrain. This particular Bronco also has the LMR Spec, is what I'm calling it, lift kit. We have a separate video on that. We'll leave a link to it down below. You can check that out if you want. In that video, we just talk more in depth about that particular lift kit. It's a 1.5-inch front lift and a 1-inch rear lift. So like any SVE wheel, this will have a really good warranty. We're not gonna bore you to death with warranty stuff. That information will be available for you on the product page. All right, so wrapping everything up here, fellas, again, I think this is a really solid wheel option for the 1992 to 1996 OBS Broncos and other old body style Fords of that era that had the 5 on 5.5-inch bolt pattern. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say, this is just my personal opinion on the matter, but I think these OBS Broncos deserve this wheel. I don't think there is another wheel out there that comes close to how this makes the overall vehicle look. Sure, there's probably some one-off stuff that you can nitpick and say, oh yeah, that looks good. And we know wheels is definitely one of those things that's a personal opinion and is very subjective. But this SVE 10-hole style Bronco wheel looks so darn good. That's a wrap. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you have any questions, drop us a comment. If you find value in what we're doing, Please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and then until we catch you in the next one, for all things OBS Bronco, keep it right here with the real enthusiasts, LMR.com.